have our testimonies, and we want them to be the ambassadors. First of all, for C-Care, and we want to, and even just to testify to other mothers and other fathers, to know that they shouldn't think that prematures don't survive. Okay, and those who survive, we thank God, it's a miracle, and we always want to celebrate them here. And it takes a lot. Prematures are a real sign of it takes a village to bring up a child. Because when the parents are not here, the amazing team in NICU is here. Some of them have gone through the theater, others have gone through ICU. It takes a whole team. It's not just us in pediatrics. And I really want to recognize all the teams in the hospital from management, because many times there are things we need and we have to go through management. We thank management for all the support. Thank you very, very much. Even for making this day happen. We are so, so grateful. Let's give them a big round of applause. We thank the teams in NICU. Maria and your team, you're amazing. It's a day and night battle. When you find them, they're always on their feet. They are always, explaining things, changing the babies. It's not something that you can move away from, okay? So looking after these babies, it's a 24-hour, job. It's a 24-hour. If those who are staying there for months, especially the prematures, it's months of standing up, waking up, staying awake, feeding, changing, putting cannulas, giving medicine. It's a labor-intensive, emotional journey, and we thank you and your team for walking this journey with these families. We thank Dr. Baingana, Dr. Dennis. These are the main pillar doctors in the unit, and we really appreciate all that you're doing for us. Let's give them a big round of applause. Because many times the mothers wanted a lot of consistency, and it helped us when we got those who are interested in the unit to focus on them and make sure that they get that consistency and support through this journey. And we thank even the rest of the supporting pediatricians, because many times when they are not around, somebody else has to step in. We thank the maternity team, the mother and child team. We are so grateful, because if the mothers are not here, then we don't get our clients. So we thank the maternity team. You're doing an amazing job working with these mothers and fathers through this journey. We thank ICU. Our extreme prematures, many of them, especially those who are less than a kilo, they always end up in ICU. And we thank the ICU team that have learned how to look after them. They make sure they hold them with love. We have a special corner, bed 5, that is just allocated to our special ones. That's how special the premature babies are, and the neonates as a whole. And we thank the ICU team. We thank the team in theater. We thank the team in the outpatient, because many times at the children's center, when the mothers have an issue, we always tell them, start at children's center. Let's see if there's anything that can be done. And many of them, when they are older than a month, they don't go back to NICU, they go to the ward. So we thank the PID ward team, because we always have a special team, a special corner. They always have to be taken care of in a special way, because we know that they are our little VIPs. Many times they might come in more than others. They will struggle with weight. But the team in specialist center, in children's center, and on the ward, they always are there for them to support. So even going with the theme of this year, small things, big impact, it's even the love, it's the care. It's, care, kangaroo mother care, where there are times. There was a family that the mother always usually comes, and we had to ask the nurses to give the kangaroo mother care because the mom couldn't make it. She had another baby in another hospital. So it's all those small things that the different teams do that bring such a big impact of a baby who is here with us, who is alive, who is playing, who is growing with their families. So we don't want to take anybody for granted. The maintenance team, our technical team, who makes sure our machines are working, everybody plays a big part in making sure that our babies survive. And we don't take for granted all the small actions that you do on this. And that's why I really take this day in a special way, because it's a chance for us to let you know that all of you make a difference in these babies' lives. We thank the people, our sponsors, we thank the companies that give us the medication. With all the joint effort of such an amazing and strong team, we are able to bring out and have our babies here with us. And even those who haven't come, we celebrate those who are not here, those even who have passed. Because everybody is a gift. Even the little time we have with them, we thank God for it. And we want everybody to know that all your little efforts, everything you do, whether it's a phone call, whether it is a big hug to a mother who is crying, whether it is cleaning the neonatal unit well, all those small actions cause a big impact. And I don't want anybody to feel small or feel neglected or feel unimportant in this journey, because all our actions put together is what brings this amazing impact of a life that goes on, and yet it started with a shaky background. So with that, for me, it's really to say thank you to everybody. The parents in a special way, we know it is such a big sacrifice. By the time some of you leave, you've sold everything at home. So we know that these babies are precious. We know that you have sacrificed a lot. And that's why we celebrate you today, and we celebrate these babies. And we want you to continue to be ambassadors. Encourage other parents to not give up, and to know that these babies, they'll always grow, thrive, and they're amazing. And we thank you all for making it for this day. We thank God for the lovely weather, and we pray that let all of us continue doing our small actions so that we can have that amazing large impact. Thank you very much.